You want to recruit and engage all your staff to be part of this process of embracing AI. If you haven't given your staff permission to use AI, do you know what happens? They use it secretly.
Business owners always are looking for an edge. Inflation's gone up, economy's not great. Sometimes we look for efficiencies, and automation, robotics and AI gives us the ability to do that. What advice do you have for business owners, accounting firms, professional firms, or just general businesses to start to make the first step?
Okay, so you mentioned two things here. You mentioned AI and you mentioned automation. And they are very different in my mind. Yes, they can happen together. Sometimes I can use AI to automate, but there are so many non-AI tools that I can use for automation. And we've been doing automation before the last 18 months. With AI, let's imagine a bell curve, the bell curve of adoption, AI adoption. And there'll be those who are the very early adopters who do those amazing things. And there are firms like that. They hire software developers, they hire data scientists, they build their own AI tools, they build their own in-house instance of ChatGPT so they can have control and visibility of how their staff is. They're in the very, very right-hand side of that bell curve. It's beautiful that they exist. They're not the majority. And you don't need to worry about it. So when you read all those things on LinkedIn of they implemented this and those implemented that, not a big deal. That is okay. Where the majority of people are, the 80%, is around upskilling. Because we all have a workforce that is not AI literate. And definitely 18 months ago, we all had a workforce that is not AI literate and doesn't know how to use these tools. And now some of us have a workforce that's already quite good at this, and some don't. This is where I believe the majority of firms should invest their energy or should have their strategy thinking about. If a staff member comes with a use case that says, oh, do you know what? I think I can use ChatGPT to do this, or I can use Microsoft Copilot to do that. I suggest not to come up with ways to measure how much it shortens the process and how much capacity it creates, because the real value here is that we're going to start using these tools, and this person has just driven an opportunity to show all our staff that AI can be used in their processes every day to deliver their work, not just to plan trips to Italy and meal plans, right? To do their actual everyday work. So any use case like that, I say, yes, I don't care if it really creates capacity or not right now. Not today. We will worry about that in a year. Right now, it's about starting to use it. If you're a firm that has not got an AI policy in place, if you haven't given your staff permission to use AI, do you know what happens? They use it secretly.
I was going to say they don't use it.
That's what you think, because you're the owner, because you're the director or the partner. If you don't allow people to use the great technology that's out there, they use it secretly. Is that what we want? No, because that's not good, because one, they feel like they're cheating and they feel like they're doing something not okay, and then it's not great for our culture, and that's not how we want our relationships at work to be. And the other, because we don't know what they're doing and if they're doing it safely, and we don't leverage what they're figuring out how to do better for everyone else in the firm. So not a great place to be. I think that the only answer today is, let's turn on the light, let's put it on the table, let's sit around the table and talk about how we're using this thing. So your question was, how do I get started? I think there's a few aspects to this. You want to recruit and engage all your staff to be part of this process of embracing AI. You want to talk to them about what tools are out there and what we're going to play with. You want to give every person who comes up with a great idea a stage to show it to all their peers and to let them use it too. You probably also want to spend a bit of money on getting them secure paid accounts on whatever tool it is that you choose to use. And if it's very hard for you to choose, start with ChatGPT, right? It's out there. Everyone's using it. We know it's good. Use a paid account. Toggle the right toggles to make sure your security is good. Review that and use that.